When nothing goes as planned, how do you process that? How do you deal with that? Sort of the topic of this video. And basically, I made some weekly goals last week. It's basically a week and a half at this point. And I did not meet them. And the reason, there's many reasons, but I'd say the main reason was because I got a lot of freelance work that I had to do that occupied the time. So instead of spending it doing stuff for my audiobook, I basically just did two sections, which is abysmally low. But also, I realized for my audiobook, I left out a section that I needed to, or there was some work to be done for the voiceover artist that I had not done yet, which was stupid. Like, I should have gotten it done a long time ago, but the voiceover artist did her thing now, and now I'm just working with the files. Actually, we're not fully done yet. We still need a little bit more, but yeah, I took some time to actually get that done. So it was like not part of the original plan, and that's why I didn't edit as much. But now that I have a lot of files, I've been editing more. And I also realized editing the vocabulary sections for the audiobook is very difficult, way longer than I expected. And I am now trying to figure out a way to vibe code it to make it faster, because otherwise it's going to take forever. So a lot of things did not go as planned. And I also didn't practice as much piano as I wanted. I definitely did practice, and I got better for sure, but I'd say the freelance stuff also made me feel like I didn't have enough time for that. So if there's like a thing that's like a barrier that you can't really control because it is kind of for money and you have to like do it, otherwise you don't have money. So it's unfortunate that that's like part of it, but that's kind of like how it is, and you have to like learn to work with it. So more and more, I'm trying to learn to work with it and accepting that, because I did feel really, really bad when things did not go as planned. I was like, gosh, I tried this whole weekly plan again, weekly goal system, and it just flat out did not work. And I expected it partially. I can try to set my weekly goals to be better though. And I feel like that's sort of the solution, is not to like give up on the idea of weekly goals, because I do feel like there's some benefit to it, but is to make better ones. And that is what I'm going to try to do. So it isn't quite the end of the week yet, but once it does reach there, we are going to work on our audiobook again, of course. And this time we're going to finish just 7 sections, because I believe I can do 1 section a day with no issues, as long as I put in the time. So unless I get like a crap ton of freelance work, then it should work out. And I also blocked out some days on my freelance stuff, so it's like nobody can actually order anything from me. So that is good strategy for actually trying to accomplish the weekly goal. Yes, I will earn less money, but that's okay, because I need to finish this project. So that's another adjustment that I'm making so that we actually do accomplish what we want. As for piano, honestly, we just need to like sit down and practice. I think there's something about recording myself during practice that is very beneficial. Like, I need to do it more, because sometimes I sit and I'm like, should I record myself or not? Sometimes I don't, and then sometimes I do. But most of the time I do, and I do feel like when I do, it feels better. It feels like I'm more focused somehow, because I'm being watched in a way. So that's why I need to try my best to just always record my practice sessions, because it's just better. And it forces me to focus instead of being all scatterbrained about my practice. Because I do talk out loud as well whenever the camera is recording me, and talking out loud seems to sort my thoughts very well. So yeah, let's keep doing that. So those are my solutions for how to get back on track, not to give up, to just to really just do my best to implement what I know is more practical, more realistic, as well as I keep taking in the information of why I failed, why I couldn't make it, and adjust. So that's what I'm trying to do, and we're gonna see how the next week goes. Of course, like I said, it's been a week and a half, so like we're at the half point-ish of this week, so we're not gonna have a specific goal until the new week hits, because that's sort of like the reset for me. It's like every Monday is kind of reset. So we'll wait until then before fully establishing the goals, and then we'll probably just talk about the conclusions of the goals. But yeah, let's see. Okay, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.